You know, there's a statement that I read that we are all born an original, but too often die a carbon copy. Do you guys understand what I mean by when I say you die a carbon copy? Somebody shout out at me. Raise your hand if you know what a carbon copy is. What's the carbon copy? You're a copy of something else. You're not original. You're not original. You're not original. You're not original.
Education. Noun. 1. The process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. 2. A body of knowledge acquired. 3. A particular stage in the education process. 4. An enlightening experience. So now I'm sitting, waiting. Now the day that I have for so long anticipating, I've waited, anxious for this moment to arrive. The day I could look my mom in her eye and she'd be gleaming back, trying not to cry. The day finally came. Walked to Norman's seat, grabbed my diploma, and looked directly at my family in those seats. I'm soaking up the moment. It only happens once when you join the ranks of the educated. You see, high school is cool, but it's different when you go to college and graduate. Because for the 50 that congratulated, at least one hated. But the hate wasn't explicitly stated. It was the look on their face, the way the words came out in that specific pace, the tone of their voice, with their chin held up and slightly to the left. Congratulations. Now posed with the questions of what I plan to do with my life, I begin to tell them of all the opportunities now open for me, but then I catch wind of a heavy sigh. There it is, the look in their eyes. They begin to talk about how that piece of paper makes me no better than them, and honestly, it doesn't mean anything. Then I begin to feel myself getting hot, because educated I may be, but a pushover I am not. I begin to let them know that this piece of paper costs $80,000, that it is not a piece of notebook paper you write your tire rhymes on, not a piece of vellum you use to print out your redundant songs. I begin to let them know that I earned something that no one can take away. I started to let them know that this is not a conversation they want to enter into with me. Communication is my specialty. I'm a wordsmith by birth, and that dexterity has only been defined over the past 4 years, so my ear for the debates not only hones, but innate. See, I can use rhetorical criticism to break down everything you just said to me, and use indirection so powerful that it directly insults your unborn grandkids. I can get philosophical and psychological and tell you why you wear all those chains, why you have $200 kicks in a brand new whip pulling into a driveway that's not even yours, why you get out of the car, rims still spinning, turning to a house that's not even paid for. See, I can leave the books behind and speak solely on experience. An experience that tells me that you're not respected, that you're still looked at as a social experiment. That the man that you speak of is not even worried about you. You aren't on his radar and you don't threaten him, but I do. Me and every other young black man or woman that has this piece of paper, he is threatened by us. Because he knows that we have taken the first step necessary to compete in and conquer his world, whether we want to or not.
That's right.
This piece of paper is part of what makes me dangerous because I am black and educated.
Right.
See, while you may have street smart to be streetwise, I've worked hard to gain the experience that only going to college can give. I began to say that if you can't see that what I have is more than just a piece of paper, then maybe I am better than you. Education. Noun. 1. The process of giving or receiving systematic instruction, especially at a school or university. 2. A body of knowledge acquired. 3. A particular stage in the education process. 4. An enlightening experience. Thank you.